Everybody rise and remain standing till our honorable dignitaries take their seats. Everybody rise and remain standing till our honorable dignitaries take their seats. seated, please.
I request our Honorable Director, Professor Rajiv Mathur, to declare the convocation open.
Dr. Rajiv Mathur, Director, Mody University of Science and Technology, declare the 15th convocation open.
Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. V.K. Saraswat Shri R.A. Mody ji, Director, Dean Administration and Registrar, to light the lamp.
Thank you, sir. Saraswati Vandana.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषार हार धवला या शुभ्र वस्त्रावृता या वीणावर दण्ड मण्डित करा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्मचित शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवे सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती सरस्वती भगवती शेषजाड्या।
Honorable Dr. V.K. Saraswatji and Revered Chairman Sir, we are pleased to welcome you to the 15th Annual Convocation of Mody University of Science and Technology, a university with breathtaking architecture and one of the most peaceful campus in serene and ever-pleasant environment. On this day, we pay indebtedness to the Almighty for His blessings and generosity, along with the triumph and celebration of the rewards of our humble endeavors. Mody University's painstakingly crafted campus is a heaven of nature and science, a mesmerizing beauty where tradition and modernity perfectly blend, making this a haven for learning and education for our beloved students. The university is very much environment conscious and has managed to grow thousands of trees and plants of more than 300 species. These careful and diligent efforts have resulted in birds of over 125 species and butterflies of 25 species. These species have been identified by ornithologists and lepidopterologists from World Wildlife Fund and other nature conservation organizations who visit us every 6 months, resulting in university having a WWF certified campus. The university is also taking concrete steps for the greening of Lakshmangad. There are 3 STP plants in the town where numerous neem trees have been planted by us, along with the local greening of hospitals and schools. We are also planning the greening of the stadium built by municipality. University's Karuna Club takes up the social outreach and philanthropic activities by conducting activities like health and hygiene awareness camps and frequent remedial classes for the academic upgradation of kids in a school for underprivileged in Lakshmangad and an orphanage in Sikar, where our students celebrate festivals with them and provide them with gifts and stationery items. The students of our university also facilitate these kids for their basic needs like winter wear, footwear, ceiling fans, etc. as and when required. The students also visit old age home to spend time with the old people. At Mody University of Science and Technology, we proudly advocate the fact that the bedrock of our foundation is steeped in character development and a quest for learning wrapped in spirituality and progress. On this glorious day of 15th Convocation of Mody University, we pray that as professionals and as human beings, our students emerge as envoys of knowledge, warmth, empathy, and light, that they be the ambassadors of collective human wisdom and emissaries of freedom and dignity. Today, we are honored by the presence of great personalities amidst us who, despite their busy schedule, have spared time to bless and motivate our students.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this magnificent day, marked by excellence in accomplishment, it is our pleasure and privilege to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Vijay Kumar Saraswat, member Niti Aayog. Dr. Saraswat is a distinguished scientist with vast experience in defense research in both basic and applied sciences, spanning several decades. Dr. Saraswat has had an illustrious career as Secretary DRDO and is credited with the indigenous development of missiles such as Prithvi, Dhanush, Prahar and Agni 5, the two-tiered ballistic missile defense system. The initial operational clearance of light combat aircraft Tejas and nuclear submarine INS Arihant. Dr. Saraswat, as Chairman of Research Advisory Council IOCL R&D, played a pivotal role in development of a roadmap for the development of alternative energy systems such as clean coal technologies, high efficiency concentrated solar power systems, and bioenergy and hydrogen-based economy. As a member of Niti Aayog, Dr. Saraswat initiated the Methanol Economy Program for transportation, energy generation, and production of chemicals and fertilizers, etc. Dr. Saraswat is the recipient of many prestigious awards, including the Padma Shri in 1998 and Padma Bhushan in the year 2013. He has been conferred an honorary doctorate by more than 25 universities. We are truly honored by the distinguished presence of such a versatile and accomplished leader among us. A very warm welcome to you, sir. May I now request our Honorable Chairman to welcome our Chief Guest, Dr. V.K. Saraswat ji, by presenting him Shrimad Bhagavad Gita and Satat Karm ke Prerna Srot Bhagwan Surya Granth. Thank you, sir. May I now request Director, sir, to present a shawl and memento to our honorable guest. Thank you, sir. I also very cordially welcome all the dignitaries present in the audience to this joyous event of 15th Convocation of Mody University. You are all welcome to this magnificent event.
I request our Honorable Director, Professor Rajiv Mathur, to present the annual report.
Chief Guest of the Convocation Ceremony, distinguished member of Niti Aayog, respected Dr. V.K. Saraswat sir, Honorable Chairman of Mody University of Science and Technology, members of the Board of Governors, members of Academic Council, invited dignitaries, the graduating students and their family members, my faculty and staff colleagues, media persons, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my honor and pleasure to welcome you all and also to present the annual report before you. Despite of the pandemic and adverse situation in the academic years 2020 to 2022, we have achieved historical dimensions, be it academics, research, sports, placement, infrastructural development, and so on. In 2022, the university has been re-awarded with the zero recognition with the validity up to 2025. Awarded with UGC 12B status, teams from Curie and NBA visited the university for inspection and the positive results are awaited. Mody University of Science and Technology has also become a member of the Association of Advanced Collegiate Schools of Business, AACSB. Congratulations to all. It is a splendid and incremental growth in the last 2 years. It could have been possible because of the faculty strength of highly experienced and dedicated academicians. The teacher-student ratio has now become 1:14 against the desired ratio of 1:20 as prescribed by the statutory bodies. For the years gone and the times to come, we have been making rapid stride in the pursuit of excellence since inception in 1989. The skills and knowledge that is essentially required in the 21st century in the global context are being imparted with broad-based academic curriculum, exploring a wide range of educational programs and courses. Interaction with all the stakeholders confirms that Mody University is fast assuming the position of a role model in the field of quality education. Our students are establishing themselves as epitome of knowledge and wisdom without vanity, capable of acting as a beacon light for our society. In order to expand the horizon of learning, the university has formulated 65 clubs and societies to make the students more familiar and enhance their skills in various fields like literature, painting, photography, entrepreneurship, and many others. The clubs are open for all and free of cost, which provide platform to hone their multidimensional careers. On the sports front, the university participated in 4 inter-university competitions and brought laurels to the university by winning 9 gold, 11 silver, and 9 bronze medals. To name a few achievers, Ms. Swalia Khan got selected for the 60th National Roller Skating Championship. Ms. Tanya Rathod was selected for the 64th National Shooting Championship competition in postal event, and Ms. Chelsea was nominated for Republic Day celebration in New Delhi this year. The university level Utkrishta Khel Utsav was organized where the students from all the schools participated with great enthusiasm. As far as research is concerned, the university has done a good amount of research in previous year by publishing 22 patents, 203 research papers at national and international levels. Besides it, the faculty has edited 58 books and presented 60 research papers in various national and international conferences. Good job, keep it up. Now I would like to share the university results. The overall pass percentage in the university has been commendable. The university has conferred 642 degrees and 6 gold medals in the year 2021. And today, in this convocation ceremony, the university will confer 523 degrees and 6 gold medals in the year 2022, with 434 undergraduates, 81 postgraduate, and 8 PhD degrees. Besides it, the university has provision to award gold medals in the name of former Chairman of Management Council, ML Surekha Gold Medal for MTech in Computer Science and Engineering, and SS Bhavania Gold Medal for overall university topper at undergraduate. Well done, children. Heartiest congratulations. Besides the commendable performance in academics and in the annual examination, the student of the university also took participation in various workshop, seminar, fashion shows, and various research activities. It is also a matter of pride to share with you that the Alumni Association of the university has also brought a lot of laurels to the alma mater by settling in and making good career in academics, research, and industries. This year, the university opened 3 alumni chapters at New Delhi, Gurgaon, and Jaipur to affirm and cherish our bond of togetherness. Our alumni are well received in national and international institutes of repute for higher studies and well settled in life with good careers. To mention a few, Ms. Shruti Jain and Ms. Kanishka Rathod have been selected as judicial magistrates in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. The students of the university actively participated in academic activities held throughout the year. They took part in different activities conducted by the university clubs and outside the university. Ms. Hina Thadani of School of Engineering and Technology received one of the most prestigious research internship, MITEC's Gold Link Research Internship Canada, for the summer of 2022. Ms. Riddhi V. Raj of BTech NST Nuclear Science and Technology has successfully participated in India International Science Festival 2021 and was awarded third prize under the competition category of Transport and Logistics. Ms. Satakshi Singh won Richard E. Mervyn Scholarship with a scholarship amount of $1,000. Congratulations to all. These 2 years have been quite prolific for the Career Development Center. Throughout the year, the center has been involved in a series of activities to prepare students as per the industry expectations and also to make them industry ready. Again, in spite of adverse situation in these years faced by the entire mankind across the globe, even then, our placement records have been very commendable. We have added approximately 50 new names in the existing list of recruiters. More than 200 companies each year performed campus recruitment process. Approximately 98% of the interested students have been placed, and around 70% of them had received multiple offers. Students achieved a maximum package of 34.5 lakhs, an average package of 10.11 lakhs per annum, and the maximum internship stipend was 1 lakh per month. Around 400 job offers have been extended to the students passing out in the year 2021 and 22. To name a few recruiters, there are American Express, Amazon, JP Morgan, Dell, HP, Flipkart, Visa, Standard Chartered, HSBC. As per the need of industry and society, the university started new programs at UG and PG levels. And one more feather in the cap is that the university has got approval to start online degree courses of BA, BCom, and MCom, which we have started from this month. The university is planning to start pharmacy courses from the forthcoming session, for which the infrastructure has been developed and the inspection from the Pharmacy Council of India have already been made. At the end, I congratulate all the degree recipients and wish you all the success and happiness in your life. God bless you. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I now request our Honorable Chairman, Shri Rajendra Prasad Ji Mody, to deliver his address.
Ladies and gentlemen, graduating students, I suppose this is the 9th or 10th time when I've had the pleasure of addressing you. I've always stuck to the same theme to speak on education. To be honest, I know very little about education. But the little that I know is because of my constant visit to almost all the universities of the Western world, be it the US or Europe. Now, this is certainly not a hobby, that you go on your business trips and on weekends you go and see some university or the other, make friends with no education complex of your own. This is divine. Maybe he intended that someday I should set up a university. I never dreamt. I neither have the resources nor the knowledge. But there you are. All that this campus has in terms of aesthetics is what we studied, saw, and learned from the different universities abroad. Today, many of them who come here are all praised for the infrastructure. But the question still that comes to the mind is, what is the purpose of education? A fundamental question that arises in the mind. If the current generation did not pass on its knowledge to the next, we would be constantly reinventing the wheel. An eminent educationist, Howard Gardner, he postulates that across time and space, the prime purpose of education is the transmission of cultural values. I repeat this word, the transmission of cultural values, and the creation of the important posts in society which he considers are those of a leader, a preacher, a teacher, and a parent. Leader meaning a political leader. I must tell you a small, interesting, my own experience. I was at Harvard once, some 25 years ago, and I've made friends all over. As a young man, I asked the gentleman walking with me, why did you set up Harvard? Not a very good question to ask, but then he said, looked at me for a few seconds, gave me a sly smile, and then said, to ensure that the illiterates don't rule over the literates. I think he summarized everything what education is all about. Today, this is our main problem in the country. Once literacy comes, once people get more and more educated, hopefully we would learn who are the persons who are constantly bent on taking advantage of their position in the country, political position, or those who dedicate their lives. And that is those who dedicate their lives to the development of the nation. We should give the namaskar to them, that this country's future lies in their hands. A question that emerges, give a decade or two, you would have forgotten everything that you learned. Then again the mind says, then what is the purpose of education? The Western world compares the human mind to a cabbage and says it has got to be developed by education. The rishis, our seers, compared the human mind to that of a desert with millions of grains of sand, each grain a discipline by itself, and capable of being aroused. And I love to use this word because no other word can express my feeling, provided you have the sankalp. If you have that determination, that commitment, that sankalp, that I shall achieve this, the human mind will respond, your efforts will respond. Just remember this in life, keep trying, you will get response. So what have we done then? To your mind, where you've learned everything, forgotten everything, what is the purpose then? Well, one thing is for sure. You are now able to analyze effectively, critically. You are able to think positively. And you are able to communicate effectively. Once you have that and the brain is working, the mind is working in a certain discipline, not everything is possible. I must share a couple of good news with you. On a scale of 4, you need 3.51 to get A++. We missed it. We got 3.43. That is, we missed it by 0.08, less than 0.1. Otherwise, we would have got the highest accolade from the UGC, A++. But doesn't matter. We have a chance to get it reviewed in June. We know where we made mistakes, where we slipped, where we were overconfident. They will all be set right. Another good news is we have been constantly working on an area where we've been constantly losing money, I know. Nuclear science. Some of our students have now started getting placements at Bhava and other places, abroad as well, because of our collaborations with leading universities of Canada and France. Right now, a consortium has been formed known as the Serena Consortium, where 7 universities only have been selected from 7 nations. 1 from America, I use my respect for some universities is so great. Whenever I use their name, I have to say the Venerable Sten, the American one. They have done such great work. That if you visit their campus, the opportunities that they have created, Stanford, is something great. Even in terms of our government is also trying to help. But 2 universities from Japan, University of Tokyo, Kyushu, they are 2 because they, ever since Hiroshima, they continue to work on this. Because they had that practical situation of what Hiroshima has done there, and they have been taken in the consortium. IMT, of course, they have done a great work in this field. And also we have been working with IMT now for more than a decade. And the best news is 7 universities only from all over the world. We are one of the 7. This gives us access to a European fund which has $27 billion lying, come up with a scheme for faculty development, for exchange of students. And if the European counterpart, the university there, shares your views, they will give you any money. The money is the secondary part. That will come. If you do your job, it will come. The important thing to my mind is, are we doing enough in this country? Is it enough that rote learning, the child passes out, maybe gets a good placement? Is that what education is all about? I hold a slightly different view. I have got to go back to our seers in the past. Remember one thing, whenever I quote about Indians, the seers, the rishis, everything, I do not for a moment say that the Western world does not have something to teach us. They have a lot. We have so much to learn from them. This is just that we must keep our eyes and ears open. We must also listen to what our rishis have done for us in the past. At the same time, we cannot ignore what the Western world has achieved, and therefore must learn all the time from them as well. We will progress, that I assure you. The younger generation has the verve, the spirit, the energy, and they will take the nation forward. What exactly then is missing? To my mind, we are giving all this education, we are doing a lot more, but three essential things of which I will not take it up today. Hopefully in three different meetings with you. One is the pride in your country. That is missing for sure. I also strongly believe an element of spirituality is missing. When they are going out of the university, that should be given in some form or the other. Not just education and out and placement. We also need social sensitivity. It doesn't matter whether you give 10 rupees, 100 rupees, or a lakh of rupees. The question is, do you have that feeling for your fellow human being? And that kind of assistance when you give to your fellow human being, however small, will bring solace to your heart. With that in view, I just want to, for the pride of India, just telling you one small thing. I hope most of you must have seen what we have done in terms of how this Saregama's Utpatti came. And how, that's worth reading. We have inscribed it on the walls. Oh God, I thought of it. Arey, what is happening, bhai? I thought as much. क्या करते हो? कहाँ गया हो? कहाँ है? Auditorium manager कहाँ है? Are you able to hear me now? Are you able to hear me now, please? I hope you had only said that earlier. I am at the end of my speech, it doesn't make a difference. क्या हुआ? अरे थोड़ा क्या आपका खाना है. Never mind. At least I hope the people in the front could hear, and that it's most unfortunate. Never mind. You'll find that on the YouTube. You'll also find it in our recording. So anyway, we were on this last leg of spirituality and all these three things. We shall talk about it some other day. Pride. Just a small element of a pride. If Nalanda were here today, you would have been a nation with the oldest university in the world. Now imagine what a pride and what a respect worldwide that this country has the oldest university in the world. And Nalanda was burnt, The Google and others mentioned that the library alone, 7-story library, burnt for 3 months. All this is all right. Whatever happened, most unfortunate, that man Khilji, whatever his name, I call him a barbarian, a man who can burn a library. Similarly, when Julius Caesar went to Egypt, he needed gold and grain for the army. He did the same thing. But when Cleopatra was placed before him after the Egyptians lost the war, she had the guts. She had the spirit. Julius Caesar sitting on her throne and she standing. The first thing she told him, you are a barbarian who can burn a library. Now imagine the junction there, at least so far as I remember, at least 3 months ago, until 3 months ago, still known as a Khilji Junction or something like that. The person who burned the library. And we will fight for every small little thing, disturb the government's working and whatnot. And we won't do this and tell the government, at least call that an Nalanda Junction. Has our pride gone that way so much? I just give you an example for that purpose. Just that example. That no, 1,000. Nalanda was burnt. I can't believe that we can just take it for granted. These are great things for a country. I think I do not wish to overspend my time. Thank you very much. And I wish to thank you all, plus, most importantly, those who have graduated. Keep faith in God. Remember, God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Be seated, please. I now request Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. V.K. Saraswat to deliver his address.
For me only. Namaskar. Honorable Chairman of Mody University, Shri R.P. Mody ji, Director of MUST, Shri Rajiv Mathur ji, distinguished deans, faculty members, administrators sitting on the dais, faculty members and staff members, proud parents, and my dear students. I am indeed delighted to deliver the 15th Convocation Address of Mody University of Science and Technology. Very nice short form, MUST. It conveys a lot of meaning today. I congratulate all the students of MUST, sorry for my bad voice today, on their accomplishments of acquiring knowledge resulting into award of degrees. My greetings to the great teachers who worked very hard in shaping the young minds. I also greet all the parents who inspired their children towards studies and provided them the resource and environment for growth. Dear young graduates, the world you are entering today as a graduate has changed and continues to change at a rapid pace. The 21st century landscape is very much a global world driven by data economy. Over the last several decades, the industrial era has given way to this information and knowledge era. And that change has connected the world across borders of all kinds. Knowledge and information are the common languages that connect us across all disciplines, industries, and across national borders and cultural boundaries. At the same time, this globally networked world has led to an explosion of information, and that is expanding exponentially all the time. This comes with great challenge as well as tremendous opportunities for you as a future leaders of business, industry, and academy. The knowledge that you have gained, the opportunities and options that you have, affords you the freedom to choose your area of interest, the choice many of your previous generations did not have. You are today empowered with knowledge and now have to fortify it with your personal qualities like honesty, hard work, sincerity, and integrity, and to top it all with a sense of pride to serve the nation. That is what a few minutes back our Honorable Chairman mentioned. I am quite confident that you will have the most rewarding experience in the years to come. Knowledge is the foundation on which India needs to build and grow. Who else could help India if not you young graduates with the right qualifications? Here I would like to quote our Honorable former President, Dr. Radhakrishnan, who said, "A life of joy and happiness is possible only on the basis of science and technology. The end product of education should be a free and creative men and women." Today you are joining a large and prominent group of global alumni of one of India's prominent universities, an institution that is known among the leaders in science and technology. It is my great honor to take part in this annual convocation, celebration of this distinguished institution, which has dedicated to foster and empower India's women power. Participation of women in science and technology is a key issue that demonstrates gender equality agenda in the social front. India strives with science and technology, and women's participation has been a point of discussion in all quarters of governance. Independent India's strives with S&T begin with the vision of social transformation through public investment in this sector. India has experienced leading participation from visionary women in science and technology who contributed to shaping the destiny of this nation. The feats of Savitribai Phule, Kadambini Ganguly, Bibha Chaudhary, E.K. Janki Amal, Rajeshwari Chatterjee, Asima Chatterjee, Anna Mani are some of the glorious examples among women who dared to dream of not only getting educated but also showcasing professionalism and leadership in science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine. We call it STEM now. In contrast to the previous timeline, the first 2 decades of this millennium appears more populated with many young women scientists leading institutions and winning major science awards, which was also demonstrated in the report of our director of the institute. Leaders like Sujata Ramadurai, the first mathematician to win Ramanujan Prize, my own DRDO's Tessie Thomas, the Missile Woman of India, Aditi Sende, quantum computational physics, Jyotirmayi Dash, organic chemist, Chandrama Saha, the first woman president of National Science Academy, are continuing to set milestones in scientific pursuit. As seen in many of the sectors, women empowerment and science and technology will lead inclusive innovation. As we stand on the brink of industrial revolution, STEM education is critical for accelerating technology-led economic growth and consequently India's future development. STEM is also the catalyst for accelerating world growth, yet struggling with gender inequality due to the underrepresentation of women. In India, 43% of the total graduates in STEM are women compared to 35%, which is the global average, which is one of the highest in the world. But only 14% out of this become scientists, engineers, and technologists. In the current times, the boundaries between the physical and virtual world are blurring with the advent of emerging technologies whose future and scope are unparalleled. Without women participation, we will lack the dimension, the scope, and the spirit to clasp these changes. Women have a special lens and a particular skill set to multitask, be more adaptive, be more resilient, and be more innovative, all of which are needed for scientific and technological growth. To bridge the gap in gender inequality and improve the future of women in STEM, it will take a collective effort from teachers, industry leaders, society, government, and individuals. We need to implement robust programs to build a strong pipeline of women through early mentorship, recognition of women role models, reskilling, and engaging STEM education, because strong STEM education creates critical thinkers, problem solvers, and next generation of innovators. I'm happy that this university is giving major push to all these areas. The new science, technology, and innovation policy recommends measures aimed at educating and retaining women in STEM. There are many government initiatives which have been taken, and I would like to quote a few of them. One of them is Kiran, the knowledge, innovation, and research advancement through nurturing, which started under the Department of Science and Technology. Gati, the gender advancement for transforming institutions. Curie, consolidation of university research for innovation and excellence in women universities, have been realized to promote participation of women in STEM research and develop state-of-the-art infrastructure for women's universities. These include incorporating a system of grading institutes based on women's engagement, ensuring at least 30% of decision makers comprise women, promoting and recognizing more women scientists. The times have changed and we are experiencing participation of dynamic women in leading roles in science and technology sector, both in national and international fronts. Addressing the 108th Indian Science Congress on 3rd January 2023, our Honorable Prime Minister of India said that the motive of Indian Science Congress is to empower science by the contribution of women and not just empower women via science. The Prime Minister also pointed out on doubling of women's participation in the field of extramural research and development. The key highlight of the Indian Science Congress was sustainable development with inclusive involvement of all sections of society, including women. As G20 chair, India has identified women-led development as one of the high priority subjects. India, under its G20 presidency, has also constituted an engagement group, Women 20, which is focused on gender equality. The Honorable Prime Minister has rightly stated, to quote, "Increasing participation of women is proof that women and science are both progressing in the nation." India has achieved several milestones during the country's scientific journey by tracking the remarkable progress made in a wide spectrum of disciplines, from space research, missile technology to computing and oceanography by her daughters in science. Friends, all this could be achieved because the thrust of the nation was in creating an ecosystem for S&T development, and the future is upon you, the women of the country. As India begins its march towards its centenary, what are the challenges in the next 25 years? Growth in the domains of materials, advanced technologies, biotechnologies, defense research, and energy has been quite remarkable. Harnessing the power of these fields can help us overcome the problem that we face today. The recent world events have shown that in the new and emerging world order, true power is in the hands of the nation that has got the state-of-the-art technology. We have to worry about transforming our healthcare system. We need to digitalize healthcare. We need to sync healthcare services with automation. We have to align our industry with Industry 4.0, the new industrial revolution. India has to align its industry to the new technologies like automated manufacturing, advanced robotics, and artificial intelligence. We have to worry about urban mobility without influencing the climate. Indian science has to come up with solutions for affordable mass urban mobility that eases commuting, reduces pollution and traffic congestion. We have to mitigate the climate change. With climate change events occurring rapidly and having disastrous impacts, scientists have to focus on mitigation and management of these events. We have to go back to the villages. Our honorable chairman of the institute also mentioned, we need the technological solutions to improve rural life and livelihood so that the urban migration can be slowed, if not reversed. I want to share with you my thoughts on innovation. India's contribution to the field of innovation has been remarkable in the recent past and also in the distant past. Indian mathematicians, Bhaskaracharya is considered as the greatest mathematician of medieval India. It was he who first accurately calculated the time taken for Earth to orbit the Sun as 365.2588 days. Indians gave the world the concept of zero. We gave the world yoga. We gave the world Ayurveda. At one point of time, we were leaders in many spheres of life. No wonder Albert Einstein, one of the greatest scientists of all times, philosopher and mathematician, said, to quote, "We owe a lot to Indians who taught us how to count, without which no worthwhile scientific discovery could have been made." It is through innovation, research, and development that we can bring positive transformation in society and address many of its problems, including poverty, disease, unemployment, and hunger. You, as graduates of this university, as the nation's women power, have the responsibility for ushering in societal transformation using the knowledge of science and technology which you have gained in this university. One of the important elements of innovation is design thinking. To meet the challenges of 21st century innovation wave, and I call it the sixth wave of innovation, we have to build expertise in the fundamental sciences like maths, physics, green chemistry, biological sciences, and so on. This will establish the base and foundation supporting the development of future advanced technologies, starting from biomimics, nanorobotics, and deep space research. We have to create a culture and mindset of design, simulate, build, test, evaluate, and validate in scientific education. Today, technologies have to go from drawing boards to the test and evaluation and iterate the process till an efficient and optimum solution is evolved and ready to go to the market. We should reinforce the concept. If you cannot build it, you cannot use it or sell it. If we have to introduce and develop project management skills and awareness of business practices, including cost and budgets, this will help developing entrepreneurs and innovation champions in the society. The philosophy of young people of the nation must comprise design thinking and innovation. Design is a continuous process of innovation that develops gradually, not abruptly. Creativity is both soul and spirit of design. Design thinking is an active process that strives for continuous reinvention and consistently challenging the existing things in a way ahead to ongoing evolution. We need to think creatively in daily life, not only in technocratic traditions, but also in terms of enhancing the daily lives of people. Design thinking cannot be divorced from the life in the real world. It can be applied to products, services, processes, physical locations, anything that needs to be optimized for human use. You can design the way you lead, manage, create, and innovate. Since sustainability is an important element of the innovation ecosystem, our focus should shift to minimizing use of energy, material, and wastage using green and sustainable manufacturing processes. We should shift to circularizing the economy through repair, reuse, reduce, remanufacture, recycle, and recover processes. In other words, we have to change the trajectory of our R&D from purely generation of knowledge to generation of value. Innovation without value addition is useless. Synchronizing the efforts of academia, national laboratories, and industries would be the most essential in the ecosystem. Only when this symphony is played, nation will sing the songs of growth and happiness, and this world will recognize us as a great nation. You are all young, budding entrepreneurs, scientists, engineers for tomorrow. I have a few words to share with you on the participation of young people, the youth. India has demographic advantage today. We have a large population of young people running into 450 million. India can become the human resource capital of the world. As our Honorable Prime Minister says, the government is trying to make a new India with the dream and participation of its youth. The potential of this huge brigade can only be realized if contribution from all genders can be achieved to the fullest extent. Youth, as a responsible Indian citizen, should be seen as a civil servant, manager, academician, sportsperson, entrepreneurs, or a politician. Youth, and especially the daughters of this nation today, have a Herculean task of not only transitioning this country into a technology hub, but to accomplish this feat in a sustainable manner. This task will take immense patience and diligence, but I have full faith in the youth of today that they will stand up to this task. Youth has to emerge as transformational leader in India's journey to become a developed nation. As the youth of our country, you are inheritors of a glorious civilization and future stewards of our nation. I would like to share with you some of my thoughts. If you have to be a transformation leader and gain true success in your life as problem solvers, you must inculcate some abilities to remain competitive in the dynamic world. Yesterday I was addressing in another university an event where they have initiated what is called Chhatra Niti Ayog. Niti Ayog of students. One point which I advise them, while you would be talking about nitis in different sectors of the society, different areas, different domains, but there is one important aspect, is the niti for yourself. Niti for your self-development. And I would like to share with you what you should have as part of the niti for that self-development. A few thoughts which have been nurtured by me through my own experiences in the last 50 years of the professional life. We have to be creative. You have to be curious and observe things carefully. You have to be enthusiastic in work. You should never get upset and run away from problems. Set your goals clearly and work to achieve them. be ethical, and maintain highest standards of professionalism, excellence, and personal integrity. Move ahead with grit and determination. Lead from the front, setting an example and striving to serve others. Be wise in choosing. Every choice matters. Improve the decision-making capabilities through risk assessment. Assume full responsibility and take lead in showing the direction. Inculcate the habit of design, build and test and methodologies. Learn to model and simulate. And the last point is, when you go in a professional life, always try to occupy a position lower than your capability. If you overreach beyond your capability, you may be not doing justice to your work. Belief is one of the most powerful tools behind the success of any person. May it be personal or professional. I cannot resist myself to quote Swami Vivekananda. He said, all power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that. Do not believe that you are weak. Do not believe that you are half crazy lunatics, as most of us do these days. Stand up and express the divinity within you. Our honorable chairman mentioned about spirituality. This is the message what Swami Vivekananda gave. He also said, this life is short. The variety in the world is transient. They alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive. So, my dear students, let us all live for the growth of our nation and welfare of our fellow beings. I congratulate you once again and wish each and every one of you a very prosperous, rewarding life ahead. I wish that you have very fulfilling careers, but more importantly, honor the nation's gender equality potential. I wish every one of you to become model citizens of this country. May God bless you all. Jai Hind.
Be seated, please. Thank you, sir. We are pleased to listen to such a revered speaker as a chief guest who is also the Chancellor of Jawaharlal Nehru University.
All the recipients of the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation of all schools shall rise from their seats.
I request the teaching faculty to rise from their seats to bless the pass-out students.
शिक्षक वृंद को नमन। संस्थान उपदिष्ट छात्राएं तैत्रियोपनिषद पद्धति से दीक्षा ग्रहण कर भावी जीवन में पदार्पण करने हेतु तत्पर हैं। सर्वप्रथम ये छात्राएं जीवन मर्म का बोध कराने वाले शिक्षक वृंद को सादर नमन करती हैं, जिन्होंने अपने असीम स्नेह, वात्सल्य एवं पूर्ण योग्यता से इन्हें शिक्षा प्रदान कर भावी जीवन की चुनौतियों का सामना करने योग्य बनाया।
I request the pass-out students to bow to the teaching faculty with folded hands to pay respect. I request the teaching faculty to take their seats.
माता पिता को नमन। यदि माता पिता न होते तो इस धरा पर हमारा अवतरण ही नहीं होता। पूजनीय माता पिता को ये छात्राएं सादर वंदन करती हैं। जिन्होंने इन्हें सर्वांगीण विकास एवं प्रतिभाम्य उज्जवल भविष्य के निर्माण हेतु देश के इस महान संस्थान में उत्कृष्ट शिक्षा प्राप्त करने का अवसर प्रदान किया। माता पिता के इस उपकार हेतु ये छात्राएं उनके प्रति हार्दिक आभार व्यक्त करती हैं।
I request the pass out students to bow to their parents with folded hands to pay respect.
मातृभूमि को नमन। इस पावन धरा को जिसकी गोद में ये छात्राएं पली बढ़ी, शिक्षित हुईं और आज सफल जीवन पथ पर प्रयाण हेतु उत्सुक हैं, ये छात्राएं मां वसुधा को नमन करती हैं।
I request the pass out students to bow to the Mother Earth with folded hands to pay respect. I request the Honorable Director, Professor Rajiv Mathur, to confer the degrees to the respective degree recipients.
मोदी विज्ञान एवं प्रौद्योगिकी विश्वविद्यालयस्य निदेशकत्वेन अहं भवतां चारित्रिकरूपेण ज्ञानार्जने श्रेष्ठताप्राप्त्यै तथा च भवद्भिः विद्यावारिधि अधिस्नातक स्नातक इति उपाधेः कृते विधिवत रूपेण साफल्येन च सर्वाः औपचारिकताः पूरिताः। एतदर्थं भवद्भ्यः विद्यावारिधि अधिस्नातक स्नातक इति उपाधिं प्रददामि। अपि च भवद्भ्यः अपेक्षामहे यत् भवन्तः मनसा वाचा कर्मणा आत्मानम् उपाधि अनुकूलं प्रमाणीकरिष्यन्ति।
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Director of Mody University of Science and Technology, and in the recognition of your being suitable as much by character as by learning, and having successfully completed the necessary requirements for the award of the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation, I confer upon you the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation, and require you that in thought, word and action you prove yourselves worthy of it.
Thank you, sir. I request the pass out students to take their seats.
All recipients of the degree of undergraduation from School of Design shall rise from their seats. I request the Dean, School of Design, Professor Smriti Agarwal, to confer the degrees to the respective degree recipients.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Dean, School of Design, and in recognition of your being suitable as much by character as by learning, and having successfully completed the necessary requirements for the award of the degree of undergraduation, I confer upon you the degree of undergraduation and require you that in thoughts, words, and action you prove yourself worthy of it.
I request the Dean, School of Design, Professor Smriti Agarwal, to award the degrees to the respective degree recipients. I invite Ms. Arushi Agarwal to announce the names of degree recipients.
Bachelor of Interior Design, Ms. Shrishti Jain. Ms. Dolly Bansal. Ms. Devi. Ms. Nishika Rajwani. Ms. Pranjal. Ms. Radhika Sharma. Ms. Shivani Kanojia. Ms. Tejaswini Sisodia. Ms. Yashika. Ms. Harshita. Ms. Priyanshi. Ms. Shreya Khandelwal. Ms. Meenal Nama. Ms. Rushima Acharya. Ms. Ananya Singh. Bachelor of Fashion Design, Ms. Ashi Agrawal. Ms. Mansi Nayak. Ms. Namita Jain. Ms. Rachna Kumawat. Ms. Soumya Agarwal. Bachelor of Fashion, Lifestyle and Accessories Design, Ms. Sumita Roy. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Arushi.
All recipients of the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation from School of Law shall rise from their seats. I request the Dean, School of Law, Professor Satish Shastri, to confer the degrees to the respective degree recipients.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Dean School of Law, and in recognition of your being suitable as much by character as by learning and having successfully completed the necessary requirements for the award of the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation. I confer upon you the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation, and require you that in thought, word and action you prove yourself worthy of it. Thank you.
I request the Dean, School of Law, Professor Satish Shastri, to award the degrees to the respective degree recipients. I invite Ms. Ayushi Bhardwaj to announce the names of degree recipients.
Good afternoon, everyone. For the Doctor of Philosophy in Law, Ms. Aditi Sharma. For the Master of Law, Swati Sadawat. For the Bachelors of Arts and Bachelor of Law, Ms. Arzu Jakar. Ms. Akshata Huda. Ms. Akshata Mishra. Ms. Anisha Yadav. Ms. Aparna Sharma. Ms. Aishwarya Detha. Ms. Bhavni Kashyap. Ms. Diksha Bharat. Ms. Diksha Kumari. Ms. Dimple Kumawat. Ms. Divyansha Goyal. Ms. Garima Kalla. Ms. Janvi Ahuja. Ms. Jaya Mishra. Ms. Kanak Yadav. Ms. Kashish Goyal. Ms. Khushi Chaturvedi. Ms. Mansi Vyas. Ms. Monica Singh. Ms. Mugdha Singh. Ms. Nikita Barkesia. Ms. Padmakshi Gurjar. Ms. Pooja Shekhawat. Ms. Purva Dhabai. Ms. Prerna Agarwal. Ms. Priyal Gupta. Ms. Purvika Joshi. Ms. Radhika Agarwal. Ms. Suhani Singh. Ms. Tanu Pandey, Ms. Vatsal Chaudhary, Ms. Yumdo Aku, for the Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Law, Ms. Anisha Sharma, Ms. Anukriti Javandia, Ms. Anushika Parashar, Ms. Ayushi Jain, Ms. Divya Singh, Ms. Kashish Makkar, Ms. Kaushiki Shukla, Ms. Komal Soni, Ms. Lavanya Sharma, Ms. Muskan Bangani, Ms. Muskan Udhani, Ms. Nivedita Singh, Ms. Pragati Bharti, Ms. Prashasti Bhatnagar, Ms. Riya Saraf, Ms. Seher Ronak, Ms. Shivi Kanjolia, Ms. Shweta Singh, Ms. Vaishnavi Rathore, for the Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Law, Ms. Chanchal Gupta, Ms. Disha Jindal, Ms. Garima Tharani, Ms. Muskan Jain, Ms. Radhika Sangal, Ms. Yogita Sharma, for the Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Law, Ms. Mansi Singh, Ms. Tripti Dhaka, Ms. Varsha Agarwal, for the Bachelor of Law, Ms. Deepika, Ms. Kamya Gaur, Ms. Nikita Mangawa, Ms. Parul Rathore, Ms. Priya Yadav, Ms. Savitri Gaikwad. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ayushi.
All recipients of the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation from School of Business shall rise from their seats. I request the Dean, School of Business, Professor Anirban Sen Gupta, to confer the degrees to the respective degree recipients.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Dean School of Business, and in recognition of your being suitable as much by character as by learning, and having successfully completed the necessary requirement for the award of the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation, I confer upon you the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation, and require you that in thought, word and action you prove worthy of it.
I request the Dean, School of Business, Professor Anirban Sen Gupta, to award the degrees to the respective degree recipients. I invite Ms. Sreshta Bhardwaj to announce the names of degree recipients.
For PhD, Ms. Meena Sharma. Ms. Saisha Lakhina. Ms. Vaishali Rathore. Ms. Rashi Sihag. Ms. Neha. Ms. Anjali Chillar. Ms. Komal Mishra. Ms. Bhumika Chaudhary. Ms. Charu Setia. Ms. Devanshi Sharma. Ms. Mansi Chandani. Ms. Parul Singh Sisodia. Ms. Prachi Jajodia. Ms. Pratiksha Gujar. Ms. Rajshri Sharma. Ms. Shrishti Jakoria. Ms. Vanshika Agrawal. Ms. Khushi Agrawal. For Masters of Business Administration Integrated, Ashmita Parekh. Ms. Shivani Jain. For Bachelor of Commerce Honours, Ms. Akansha. Miss Avantika Yadav, Miss Bhavna Rana, Miss Isha Garg, Miss Kajal Rajput, Miss Shrishti Singh, Miss Yashika, Miss Yukta, for Bachelor of Business Administration, Miss Divya Chaudhary, Miss Achal Bhardwaj, Miss Aditi Khandelwal, Miss Bhumika Tanwar, Miss Gunjan Setija, Miss Himani Yadav, Miss Jessica Sahu, Miss Mansi Hada, Miss Nayanika Ghosh, Miss Nikita Agrawal, Miss Preksha, Miss Riya Jain, Miss Sapna Indoria, Miss Shubhangi Mittal, Miss Vibhanshi Bhakliwal, Miss Lakshita Huda, Miss Supriya Sa, Miss Megha Chaudhary, for Bachelor of Business Administration Specialization, Kanika Maheshwari, Miss Bhavna Dagar, Miss Harshita, Miss Nisha Jangir, Miss Pehchan Bihani, for Bachelor of Business Administration, Tourism and Travel, Miss Harshita Sharma, For Bachelor of Arts Honours Economics, Ms. Khushi Chadda. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shrestha. All recipients of the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation from School of Liberal Arts and Sciences shall rise from their seats. I request the Dean, School of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Professor Jitendra Binwal, to confer the degrees to the respective degree recipients.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Dean, School of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and in recognition of your being suitable as much by character as by learning, and having successfully completed the necessary requirements for the award of the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation, I confirm upon you the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation, and require you that in thought, word and action you prove yourselves worthy of it.
I request the Dean, School of Liberal Arts and Sciences, Professor Jitendra Binwal, to award the degrees to the respective degree recipients. I invite Ms. Salina Guerra to announce the names of degree recipients.
For PhD, Ms. Purnima Saraswat. Ms. Shalina Khan. Ms. Anupama Sharma. Ms. Sarita Agarwal. Ms. Shakun Joshi. For Master of Arts English, Ms. Rinku. Ms. Asha Sharma. Master of Arts Psychology, Ms. Lekhika Kashyap. Ms. Monica Dagar. Ms. Shushmita Bhuraram Chaudhary. Master of Science, Biotechnology, Ms. Ankita Bhinda. Ms. Bhavna Sharma. Ms. Anisha Parekh. Master of Science, Chemistry, Ms. Manisha Ruhela. Ms. Kiran Kumari. Ms. Prachi. Master of Science, Forensic Science, Ms. Chinky Jangir. Ms. Priyanka Pamar. Miss Neha Joshi, Miss Shivi Parekh, Miss Rupali Bishnoi, Miss Sonali Singh, Master of Science Mathematics, Miss Nisha Daima, Miss Diksha, Master of Science Microbiology, Miss Bharti Jain, Miss Shrishti Chaudhary, Miss Soumya Singh, Master of Science Physics, Miss Priya Vaidya, Miss Soumya, Bachelor of Arts, Miss Kritika Bijarania, Miss Mumal Kamar Chauhan, Miss Oshin, Miss Kumari Nandini, Bachelor of Arts, English Honours, Miss M.E. Sinam, Miss Neetu Singh, Miss Priya Mehla, Miss Sonal Shekhawat, Bachelor of Arts, Psychology Honours, Miss Alice Tambi, Miss Divya Didale, Miss Vaishnavi Kumari, Bachelor of Arts, Political Science Honours, Miss Nunam Limbu, Bachelor of Arts, Journalism and Mass Communication, Miss Sanjoli Jain, Bachelor of Science, Miss Akansha Chaudhary, Miss Priya, Miss Riddhi Khatri, Miss Pooja Shekhawat, Miss Shivani, Bachelor of Science Biotechnology Honours, Miss Dipshikha, Miss Kanika Jangir, Miss Ritika Bugalia, Miss Ruchika Bharia, Miss Shivalika Maheshwari, Miss Kanika Sharma, Miss Aline, Miss Kiran, Miss Alina, Bachelor of Science Mathematics Honors, Miss Aparna Jangir, Miss Simran, Miss Vivanta Tanwar, Miss Anamika, Miss Saloni, Bachelor of Science Psychology Honors, Miss Ujas Sevda. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Salina.
All recipients of the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation from School of Engineering and Technology shall rise from their seats. I request the Dean, School of Engineering and Technology, Professor Prateek Bhati, to confer the degrees to the respective degree recipients.
By virtue of authority vested in me as Dean, School of Engineering and Technology, and in recognition of your being suitable as much by character as by learning, and having successfully completed the necessary requirements for the award of the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation, I confer upon you the degree of PhD, post-graduation and undergraduation, and require you that in thought, word and action you prove yourself worthy of it.
I request the Dean, School of Engineering and Technology, Professor Prateek Bhati, to award the degrees to the respective degree recipients. I invite Ms. Antara Rajpurohit to announce the names of degree recipients.
For PhD, Mr. Arpit Shukla, Ms. Arpita Bhattacharya, Mr. Dinesh Mishra, Mr. Kamlesh Gautam, Mr. Rajesh Yadav, Mr. Shobhit Verma, for Master of Technology, Ms. Priyanka Goyal, Ms. Minakshi Jangir, for Master of Computer Applications, Ms. Ayushi Badusaria, Ms. Pooja Naryani, Ms. Priyanka Kavar, Ms. Purva Sharma, Ms. Shimpi Jain, For Bachelor of Technology, Ms. Aarti Dolia. Ms. Arushi Jain. Ms. Ashi Barodia. Ms. Astha Gautam. Ms. Aditi Tiwari. Ms. Ananya Agarwal. Ms. Ananya Chaudhary. Ms. Ardika Goyal. Ms. Ashi Trivedi. Ms. Avni Verma. Ms. Bhavya Goyal. Ms. Bhavna Agarwal. Ms. Charu Mathur. Ms. Charvi Dosi. Ms. Dipali Bhargava. Ms. Deepika Rathore. Ms. Deepshika. Ms. Dharmishta Dinesh Sangvi. Ms. Disha Vagrecha. Ms. Divya Gupta. Ms. Harshita Singh. Ms. Himadri Kalla. Ms. Kashish Khare. Ms. Khushbu Parekh. Ms. Khushi Gautam. Ms. Khushi Malu. Ms. Khyati Singh Mefawat. Ms. Manvi Gupta. Ms. Manvi Jain. Ms. Muskan Gupta. Ms. Muskan Tayal. Ms. Nikita Yadav. Miss Nivedita Ashutosh Kumar Singh, Miss Palak Mahajan, Miss Pankhudi, Miss Payal Jain, Miss Prachi, Miss Priya Jain, Miss Priyal Maheshwari, Miss Priyanka Gupta, Miss Priyanshi Lala, Miss Purva Verma, Miss Purvi Jain, Miss Ragini Chaudhary, Miss Richa Gupta, Miss Ritika, Miss Ritika Mittal, Miss Sania Singh, Miss Shalini Agarwal, Miss Satakshi Singh Tomar, Miss Shreya Sharma, Miss Soumya Rai, Miss Suruchi Agarwal, Miss Tabassum, Miss Tanisha Goyal, Miss Tanya Swaroop, Miss Tarunima Verma, Miss Vatsala Rathore, Miss Vidhi Agarwal, Miss Anchal Saxena, Miss Akshita Kanthe, Miss Ankita Parihar, Miss Archisha Srivastav, Miss Ayushi, Miss Drishti Narang, Ms. Harshala Narayan, Ms. Harshita Das, Ms. Hiral Jain, Ms. Janvi Bajaj, Ms. Mahima Goyal, Ms. Nidhi Kevlani, Ms. Pranjal Vyas, Ms. Priyanka Motiani, Ms. Priyanshi Agarwal, Ms. Rupali, Ms. Sakshi Tayal, Ms. Shefali, Ms. Shruti M. Nashine, Ms. Shruti Sharma, Ms. Simran Jain, Ms. Smridhi Verma, Ms. Soumya Bansal, Ms. Soumya Khandelwal, Ms. Sushmita Singh, Ms. Unnati Deshwal, Ms. Vanshika Arora, Ms. Vasundhara Gupta, Ms. Yashika Tawar, Ms. Arshi Sharma, Ms. Aditi Saxena, Ms. Anisha Shukla, Ms. Bhanvi Singh, Ms. Harshita Mertia, Ms. Rishika Chenka, Ms. Nidhi Chaudhary, Ms. Priyanka Parekh, Ms. Sanya Arora, Ms. Shivani Karmoor, Ms. Swati Gupta, Ms. Kusum, Ms. Yashvi Rakhecha, Ms. Nandini Jajaria, Ms. Riddhi V. Raj, Ms. Dawa Bhutia, Ms. Nawang Bhutia. For Bachelor of Computer Applications, Ms. Kashish Goyal, Ms. Kirti Chaudhary, Ms. Muskan Godara, Ms. Rishika Gupta, Ms. Soumya Singh, Ms. Suruchi Bharti, Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Antara.
All degree recipients and deans of all schools shall rise from their seats. Let the oath be administered.
I hereby pledge that I will constantly endeavor to be honest and upright in the discharge of my duties. I will uphold the dignity of the individual and the integrity of the profession. I will utilize my knowledge and learning for the glory of Mody University and for the service of the country and mankind at large.
Thank you.
I request our esteemed chief guest, Dr. V.K. Saraswatji, to award the gold medals to the first position holders for the session 1920, 2021 and 21-22.
For the session 21-22, Ms. Purva Sharma, Master of Computer Application, for standing first in all postgraduate programs offered by School of Engineering and Technology with the CGPA 9.32. Shri S.S. Bhuvania was the former chairman of the Management Council of Mody University of Science and Technology. S.S. Bhuvania Gold Medal is offered to the first position holder from all undergraduate programs offered by the university across all 5 schools.
SS Bhavania Gold Medal for the session 21-22 goes to Ms. Hiral Jain, BTech Big Data Analytics, for standing first in all undergraduate programs offered by the university with the CGPA 9.74.
Miss Simran, BSc Honours Mathematics, for standing first in all undergraduate programs offered by School of Liberal Arts and Sciences with CGPA 9.57. For the session 2021, Gold Medal for postgraduate programs offered by School of Liberal Arts and Sciences goes to Miss Prerna, MSc Physics. Ms. Swarnima Trivedi, MTech, VLSI Design, for standing first in all postgraduate programs offered by School of Engineering and Technology with CGPA 9.24.
SS Bhavania Gold Medal for the session 2021 goes to Ms. Kruti Mehta, BTech Nuclear Science and Technology, for standing first in all the undergraduate programs offered by the university with CGPA 9.75. Ms. Sukriti Shah, BTech Computer Science and Engineering, for standing first in all undergraduate programs offered by School of Engineering and Technology with CGPA 9.73.
Ms. Vidushi Bagaria, BBA, for standing first in all undergraduate programs offered by School of Business with CGPA 9.63. Ms. Harshita Samor, BSc Biotechnology, for standing first in all undergraduate programs offered by School of Liberal Arts and Sciences with CGPA 9.48.
Late Shri M.L. Surekha was the founder chairman of the Management Council of Mody University of Science and Technology. The M.L. Surekha Memorial Gold Medal, sponsored by his family, is awarded to the first rank holder of M.Tech in Computer Science and Engineering.
ML Surekha Memorial Gold Medal for the session 1920 goes to Ms. Nikita Bajaj, M.Tech, Computer Science and Engineering, for standing first with the CGPA 9.53.
Next gold medal goes to Ms. Nikita Acharya, MSc Physics, for standing first in all postgraduate programs offered by School of Liberal Arts and Sciences with the CGPA 9.66.
SS Bhuvania Gold Medal offered to the first position holder of the university from all undergraduate programs across all 5 schools goes to Ms. Priyanka Agarwal, BTech, Electronics and Communication Engineering, for standing first with the CGPA 9.60. Thank you, sir. I now request Ms. Mansi Gupta, university student, to propose vote of thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have thus arrived at the closing of this truly remarkable and memorable ceremony. At Mody University, education is envisioned beyond the confines of the curriculum. We are taught life as it is and as it should be. As we approach the finishing moments of the convocation, we sincerely thank all of you present here for your generous support, encouragement, and participation. We express our deepest gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. V.K. Saraswatji, for taking out time from his busy schedule to be with us on this auspicious day. We thank our Honorable Chairman, Shri Rajendra Prasadji Mody, for being an unfailing source of goodness and humility, and also for his encouragement and guidance. We are also very thankful to the members of Board of Management, Academic Council, dignitaries present in the audience, members of Shri Modi ji's family, friends from media, the academic and administrative staff of Mody University, proud parents, our dear students for their brilliant participation, and finally, we congratulate the new graduates and wish them all the very best for their future endeavors. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Mansi.
I request our Honorable Director, Professor Rajiv Mathur, to declare the 15th convocation closed.
I, Dr. Rajiv Mathur, Director, Mody University of Science and Technology, declare the 15th convocation closed.
I request all the members of the August gathering to rise for the national anthem.
I request all the members of August gathering to join us over lunch to be served in the dining hall. I also request you all to take back your seats by 4:15 p.m. for the cultural program by the students of Mody University.